Hey, we're still in our surgical series, and a couple questions came up about, hey, what do I think about supplementation? How am I supplementing my diet during this time? I'm sort of lucky in that I have access to the best thinkers in the world, best physicians. What's it look like for me then? So it's a lot simpler than you think. Don't be fooled by this. First and foremost, it's about whole foods. I cannot recommend eating enough whole foods enough. As our friend Rob Wolf says, man, the number of cofactors in these foods, the magic in these foods. If you tried to take the apple essence and put it in a pill, it's not the same thing as eating an apple a day. Apple a day keeps the physician away. And the reason we say that is that there's so many cofactors into all these things. So first and foremost, for me, I eat meat and I've prioritized trying to get as many protein macros into the system as I can. So I'm really trying to strive for 200 grams of protein a day and trying to overshoot that whenever I can, which means I sort of have to build my nutrition around that. And then I go for the most nutrient dense fruits and vegetables around that. And then, maybe I save my carbohydrate for cookies, because people somehow seem to think I like cookies. I don't know why, but I'm getting cookies from all my best friends, which is very nice. Second piece of that is hydration. So first and foremost, are you eating food and obsessively making sure that you're staying on this so that there's a pool always available to you to be able to manage and turn over your tissues. The second piece, again, through hydration, is making sure that you're actually flushing or having enough fluids on board to actually get that swelling out. And so that lymphatic system is really going to be sort of more sludgy if you're hypohydrated. Probably not dehydrated, that's not gonna happen, but hypohydration. And look, if you're not active, if you're laying around or your activity's down, sometimes it's hard, you're not getting the cues to drink. But it's important that you're thinking about drinking, and that means absorbing the water you're drinking. Probably 2 to 3 liters of water a day is probably enough, but I would shoot it up a little bit here. Again, this is not because it's about performance, it's about, hey, my sewers, my lymphatic system is flooded, trying to manage what's going on, and I want to make sure that I'm doing everything in my power to keep those tissues from being super viscous. So I want them to be just like water running through layers of warm silk. But then it leads me to a couple other things. One is that research around the collagen, and right now I have big collagen needs, because while I did have a joint resurfacing, right, bony materials, so you're thinking vitamin D and calcium, magnesium, all those things, and loading, the amount of soft tissue trauma under which my tissues went is significant. The pictures of my kneecap stretched all the way around and basically duct taped on my butt, the capsule moving. There's been a lot of tissue trauma, and I'm trying to make sure that at least I have everything on board that I need to help to regulate that. My body will solve that, but if I have all of the building blocks there, it'll take what it needs. And so that's the way to think about it. Ultimately, whole foods, eating trying to get all the collagen, the bone broth, all of that, that's fantastic if you're not a vegetarian or a vegan. But the collagen, I feel like that 20 grams a day can be upwards of 20 to 40 grams a day, which means I just slip it into my water, I slip it in, especially when I know I'm gonna be walking, I know I'm gonna be loading, I'm trying to give the stimulus so that the tank is full. I'm gonna just put as an aside, it's crucial, this is Paleo Valley, they make an essential C complex. Our friend Ben Greenfield makes Kion, his company, this is vitamin C and zinc, both kind of crucial. But these things go together, that the collagen and the vitamin C have to be seen as a couplet. So you wanna make sure that you're not C depleted when you're taking the collagen. This is perfect aminos. It just helps, it's like insurance to make sure that my amino acid tank is full. So that if I'm eating a certain way or I'm not very hungry or something's happened, that at least I have high quality of the essential aminos in the system. And again, let me just reiterate, whole foods are best. And if you're crushing it in the whole foods, you're eating vegetables and fruits and a wide variety of high quality protein sources, I'm sure you're fine. But I feel like I cannot eat enough chicken skin right now or eat enough bone broth. So this is just insurance, how I think about it. Ben sent me some colostrum, which I've just been throwing in stuff. I'm a huge fan of the organs. If you can do it, you gotta eat Offal. All of our friends of nutrition experts Kate Shanahan of Deep Nutrition was the first person to put it on. Say, hey, you should be eating offal. Bone broth is offal, pate is offal, bone marrow is offal, organs are offal. Well, it turns out I don't really like eating liver and organ meats. Sorry, but just not something I eat every day. But the organ complex is a simple way for me to get those organs. And then a couple of things that are worth talking about. One is that this is an Inflam-Arrest, and it's not just turmeric extract, it's turmeric and ginger and a few other things, but I'm looking at, again, a food-related item to help just manage this, the amount of swelling kind of secondary to the trauma. Inflam-Arrest. Trace minerals, I just drop them in. So again, just making sure I'm getting enough of the minerals that maybe I don't pick up from the vegetables and fruits. And then vitamin D is crucial. And I know that not everyone is hot on vitamin D supplementation. I actually have a vitamin D lamp that we've had for a few years now that I just sit in front of for a few minutes. So I get a little bit of dose of vitamin D all the time, especially right now when I'm healing these bones and healing these tissues. But seeing vitamin D as actually a prohormone is the correct response. And if you are limited in any one of these things, then you may be just rate limiting the total healing. Again, the things that I would put as vital and crucial: whole foods and water. And then, could I add in some simple collagen and some vitamin C? Man, that seems pretty simple. An orange slice and some collagen. They sell this at Costco. These other things, nice to have. Certainly, I'm playing the game of, I don't know if any one of these things is the rate limiter, but I have access to them and it's easy to do. But I'm obsessed about eating as much high quality protein as I can, as many high quality vegetables and fruits as I can, as my primary carbohydrate source, nutrient dense source, and then making sure that I'm drinking enough water. So that's my supplement stack in terms of getting better. And if I have anything else to add, I'll show you.